Hey again, it's Eric from LED Grow Lights Depot coming at you with the G8 LED 900 watt full spectrum veg flower LED grow light review. As a bonus, I'll be unboxing the G8 LED 90 watt flower booster and hanging two of these alongside the G8 LED 900 for some par testing. And before I start, I just want to say thank you to our viewers and subscribers. We have hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button below if you want to see more in-depth reviews of the latest and greatest LED grow lights. Let's begin. The G8 LED 900 watt comes discreetly shipped in a plain brown box. Now I'm just going to unbox this. Notice that we have some hangers and a 120 volt power cord, also available in 240 volts, and your country style plug depending on where you order from. Going to unwrap this and I'm going to show you this really quick. I'll give you a slower view of this light once it's on. All right, let's plug it in, see what it can do. There's a switch in the back that I'm going to turn on. Wow, no, there's a lot of light coming out of this fixture. Cooling fans in the back are activated, drawing in air through the rear of the unit and out the sides. Flip this over. You can see the back. Quite impressed with this fixture. All right, now the G8 LED 90 watt flower booster. Just gonna do a quick unboxing on this and tell you a little bit about it. Included are some hangers and a power cord. Again, it could come in 120 volts or in 240 volts, or depending on which country you're from, that specific power cord will be included. All right, let's plug this one in. The flower boosters are supplemental red lights with a denser network of 630 nanometers and 660 nanometer diodes. The flower boosters are added during flower and assist in increasing the light intensity and adding more red to the overall spectrum during the critical flowering stage. You may also use this light as a supplemental light with any other LED, HID, or fluorescent that you're using to grow. The G8 LED 900 Veg Flower LED grow light measures 20.5 by 14 by 3 inches and it weighs 24.8 pounds. The fixture is designed to replace a 1000 watt HPS while only drawing 540 watts from the wall and 4.58 amps. The front or bottom of the fixture contains a dense network of 90 degree and 120 degree 3 watt diodes behind a glass panel. The full spectrum ranges from 380 to 740 nanometers, which includes UVA, far red and infrared, and 6000K white to round out the spectrum. The G8 LED 900 Veg Flower can be used from seedling through harvest. G8 LED lights do not require a veg bloom switch like many other lights do. By using a fixed veg flower spectrum, this fixture can be used to its full capacity at all times. The rear or top of the fixture contains cooling fans which draw in air over the aluminum heat sinks to help keep the diodes cool. There is a 2-year manufacturer's warranty on all of G8 LED's lights. G8 LED offers great customer service and a 90-day money-back guarantee on their products. The G8 LED 900 watt covers around a 5x5 foot or 4x6 foot area for vegetative growth and a 4x4 foot area for flowering. Additional light intensity and more red may be introduced to the plants during flower with 1 or 2 G8 LED flower boosters. Additional light intensity and more red may be introduced to the plants during flower with 1 or 2 G8 LED flower boosters. The hanging height for the G8 LED 900 watt varies from 16 inches to 36 inches depending on the growth stage and desired intensity. The further away that you hang the light from the plants, the more they'll stretch towards the light and grow taller. The closer you hang the light, the more bushier and dense the plants will become. According to my par measurements, I recommend hanging it at 36 inches for veg and around 22 to 24 inches for flower. The advertised par value is 1,580 micromoles per meter squared per second at about 18 inches. I tested the PPFD of this fixture in a reflective 4x4 Gorilla Grow tent. Let's see those readings now. This first par reading is going to be at 36 inches above the bottom of the tent. 36 inches, we're hitting around 450 ppfd. Now this is the ideal height for veg. You can go a little bit further, but there's no reason to go closer. Getting a nice spread here. On the edge about 350, so not too much par drop off. And into the corner, it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like it's around 290 ppfd. Now this is the light just by itself. I don't have the flower boosters added yet. In that corner, or excuse me, that edge about 340, and then moving it back to the center. You can see how that's climbing up. Just gonna move it around a little bit, see how those numbers change. It's not too much, pretty even. And the next reading is gonna be 24 inches above the bottom of the tent. Right around 850 ppfd. This would be an ideal distance for flower. And again, this is without the flower boosters, so just the 900 watt by itself. Gonna have slightly less even coverage here, just because the light's closer. This edge about 410 ppfd, and bringing it back towards the center. You can see how those numbers change. It's a little hard to see, but you can see the par range all the way from 800 plus to 300 plus. Our final measurement with only the G8 LED 900 watt on is at 18 inches. At 18 inches, we're hitting right around 1400 ppfd. Now this is a little bit too close for this light in the center of the canopy. However, as you move to the edges and just a little bit outside the light, you can see how that ppfd drops off significantly. Therefore, I wouldn't recommend placing the light closer than about 22 to 24 inches based off of these par measurements. On this edge, hitting around 400 ppfd, and you can see how that number climbs as we move closer underneath the light. Now I'm going to test the ppfd at 24 inches with the 900 watt on and 2 flower boosters. It's about 1000 ppfd right in the middle, and moving towards the back edge around 475 ppfd, and into the corner about 360 ppfd. With all of these lights on, we're getting better coverage throughout the entire tent. So adding these boosters, increase your intensity, give you better coverage, also add more red to the spectrum for flowering. So while it's not that you have to use these lights, it is recommended because of those reasons. And our last measurement's at 18 inches with all of the lights on. Just over 1500 ppfd, which is a little bit too close. So as you move away, that number's gonna drop off significantly. So if your plants can handle 1500 ppfd, go ahead and place these lights at about 18 inches. But for most people, 22 to 24 inches with all of these lights on is ideal. And see how at the edge here, we're at 730 ppfd. And that number is going to climb up into that hot spot in the middle, and then kind of drop off again towards the edges. And as you move away from the lights, that's going to drop off as well. So at this distance, you just want to be careful of your middle reading there, as it is kind of hot in terms of light intensity right underneath the middle light. So what do I think about this light? I think the G8 LED 900 watt is a great light for growing and flowering in a 4x4 space. It is a quality, high-performing LED grow light. The supplemental bloom boosters are a nice touch too. Though they're not required, they can help increase your yield. Customers have been growing with G8 LED lights for almost 10 years. This light has won numerous awards, including the Wiki Top 10 #1 Grow Light for 2018, the High Times Best LED Grow Light for 2017 and 2016, and the High Times Stash Award winner in 2014. So that about wraps it up. Click the link in the description to view the product page and or purchase this fixture. And hit the like button below and be sure to subscribe for more LED grow light reviews, giveaways, and awesome LED content. And hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button on our profile page to be notified when we release a new video. Follow us on Instagram too, link in the description. Till next time, everyone.